If you want to know what to do in retirement,
No.
You want to have a great time,
Volunteer and go do something that you've never done before that's helping other people.
Guys, I am getting into some really bad habits. I keep forgetting to bring you along for the ride. I keep forgetting to pick up my camera and to tell you where we're going. Right now we're in a tunnel. There are so many tunnels in Serbia, especially get down south of Serbia. Oh, wow.
South of Chachak.
It's really beautiful here. So today, Chad and I are on an errand to check out a school in southern Serbia. A couple of schools, yeah?
Just one. Just one.
Ooh, oops. We just got pulled over by a lollipop cop. Yep. Shoot.
We got caught speeding, 70 and a 50.
You're waiting for your...
Waiting for the ticket.
Well, that set us back 15 minutes.
Yeah, 70 right there.
That's... I didn't think you were speeding. It didn't go to 70. Chad, they said Chad was going 50 in a 70, and that's 50 kilometers.
Yeah.
In a 70, but we've got a little thing on our car that tells us if we're speeding. Watch your speed. That's what it'll do. Did you hear it say watch your speed? No, and it was posted right there as we were leaving that, where the policeman was. Anyway, we got caught in a speed trap for one brief second, I think, and that set us back 15 minutes and $25. Thank you, Chad. I'll take it out of your lunch. The policemen around here have these little round
bullseyes,
like a little bullseye
on the
flag
end of a stick.
And they call them lollipop cops. I think that's a little disrespectful, don't you?
Well,
anyway, oh, there's your gas station. I think we ought to get gas right now.
okay.
Chad's always saying, oh, I think we have enough. Oh, I think we have enough. And I'm like, I don't want to think I have enough. I want to be on way over full. I don't want to even have to think about it. Fill me up.
It's a game.
They still over here pump gas for you.
95?
Yeah. Question, and then I'll leave you alone. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Well, yes, I'm very disappointed I didn't have WAS going. I had Google Maps going. A lot of help that did, but WAS, it always tells you that, you know, usually tells you that when there's a speed trap, and it shows what the speed limit is, and so it gives you a better inkling. So for all you travelers out there, WAS, W-A-Z-E, that should be your go-to navigation system. Forget Google Maps, forget Apple Maps. WAS. Slotty board? I don't remember the Ferris wheel though.
I do.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
Check your speed.
Oh, that darn thing.
Where were you 20 minutes ago?
Chad and I are coming up upon a little community called El Paso. We've driven by this before, and and I think it is the cutest, most, what do you call it, flattering of the country, our West culture, that another country wants to mimic it.
Yeah, emulate it.
Well, you think about it, and you go to different countries, and they have their native costumes.
We've been to a couple of schools and little celebrations, and they will have the children, or they'll have a couple people dress up in their native dress, and it's kind of like a celebration of their country, and I think that's neat.
Yeah, and I think it's neat that in the West, we still wear that attire. Not everybody, of course, but a lot of people. You do.
Yeah.
My brothers do. I love it. I just love it. All my little grandsons have cowboy boots, and Olivia has a pair of cowboy boots.
Check your speed.
Well, we're 2.5 miles.
And we've been listening to her tell us to check our speed the whole way,
I know.
because it changes so quickly.
Check your speed.
Okay, we're on our way back. Going the other direction, and we are going to try and film El Paso a little bit better. Okay, Chad, I don't want to miss it.
Well,
I'll bet I miss it.
again, El Paso is just going to be a
It's right here.
drive.
It's right here. So slow down. Can't quite get a good glimpse through there. It still wasn't very good, Chad.
Well, we're at the end of our day. Well, we're actually just in the middle
5
of
hours from being to the end of the day.
Yeah.
Chad has taken me on a crazy route home.
roads less traveled.
I have to pop my ears.
But just wanted to tell you about our visit today, and just how enjoyable it was, and just what a wonderful experience it was to meet with their English teacher. The principal had gotten called away on an emergency business this morning or something, but I'll let you finish telling the story.
Well, it was just so fun. These kids were adorable, and I don't know what happened to me, but I was standing in the front of the class, and I was communicating with them the best that I could, and talking with the teacher and communicating through her. And I was telling them that I have grandchildren at home that are just their age, and then I got a big lump in my throat. And I don't know, did I make, was I?
No. The IT instructor, the gal that was teaching them how to put together videos, and they showed us several videos that they had made that in their learning they had done videos and set it to music, and it was really quite darling, because you could tell that whenever one of their pictures came up, they'd smile from ear to ear and duck their heads, and everyone would turn and look at whoever it was that was in the video, and it was just really sweet. But when Jennifer was talking about grandkids, and they're the same age as this group of 13 or 14 kids in this classroom, she choked up, and she jumped up out of her seat and come up behind Jennifer and put her arm around her, and
really sweet.
Just really a sweet moment, because she could understand what Jennifer was saying. She could hear the emotion and sense the love that Jennifer had for not only her kids, her grandkids, but for those sweet little Serbian students that were just so sweet. Just fun to visit with them and talk with them.
Well, and I told, we were just chatting, and I picked up some of their little school books that were on their desk, and I told them, I said, this is important. It's important to learn and to to work hard in school. And then I looked at the teacher and I looked at the students and I says, but it's not the most important.
Yeah.
She grinned from ear to ear.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Most important is what's right in here.
Yeah. What
Be
you
kind.
learn at home and what you learn that's good,
Yeah.
and what you learn that you can use throughout your life to be a good person.
Well, and the lady that was taking us around, we went to lunch. She took us to lunch. And we had the nicest visit there, and it's just fun to see what common ground we stand on.
Yeah, it still amazes me that we can come halfway across the world, get and I'm not even sure, connected with a complete stranger. The only thing that we have in common is our language. Well, she can speak English and we speak English.
Yeah.
But she's teaching English at a school where we were lucky enough to be a part of a small donation to the school in the way of fireplaces and TVs and whiteboards and just some of the very basic things for education. And in just a short hour and a half that we spent with them, and then we sit down to lunch for them, and we become instant friends and sharing personal things with each other. And she said, I didn't plan on telling you about this part of my life, and and us sharing with hers, and she had another guy that was there with us.
I can't remember what his job was.
Yeah.
But he was there with us.
And he was very quiet. He
didn't speak English.
He didn't speak English.
So we didn't talk a whole lot.
Yeah. But by the end of the dinner, she had translated a lot of what we were saying to him, and you could just tell body language that he was very skeptical of us.
I kind of think at first.
From the time that he got into our car, we went up to the school, and then we went out to dinner. But by the time we were done with lunch,
he invited us over to his
house.
Gave us some of his homemade preserves,
local drinks, and
juices,
homemade juices, and some preserves,
and a big bear hug.
And it was incredible. It gave us both a great big hug, and then he, whoa, one more minute, and he ran back down into his cellar and came back with a bottle of mushrooms that were pickled, and it was just incredible that, again, complete strangers.
If you want to know what to do in retirement,
you
want to have a great time, volunteer
and go do something that you've never done before that's helping other people.
It's the neatest thing we could possibly be doing,
and it's constant. And this is the most favorite part of our mission.
Definitely
is getting out of Belgrade, out of our apartment, into on the road, and going into these small villages, and connecting with the people of Serbia that are out in the villages.
We've got lots more to tell you. Our battery is flashing. We'll leave it for another video. But dang,
isn't this just beautiful?
I love it here, and
it's just incredible. The view and the roads that we've been on. These roads are small and narrow, but we love it and we're having a great time.
One more thing. 10 months ago, if we'd have got pulled over, we would have been sweating bullets and scared to death. But hey, we've been here long enough.
Yeah.
We're not worried.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. We were the only ones here, and now everybody's pulled up.
The cars pulled up, and this is just so stinking gorgeous.
Look at that. We are taking the long way home today, and I am sure glad.
Sure is.
Glad. And I'm sure this does it no justice whatsoever. It's kind of hazy today, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at that cool little valley down there.
And I'm not sure, but I think just on the other side of this mountain is Buzz.
Cool. My battery is a flashing though.
Yeah.
Gotta go.